We'll just listen to it. Hello and welcome to the Blurry Show once again for the first time because it crashed the first time, but it's good to be here. I'll introduce myself again. My name is Alex Hayes and I'm the host of the Blurry Show, a show that I've wanted to do for a long time. With me is my co-host that you know as Puke Bags, but their name on this is now Sade. Sade, do you want to say hello once again?
Yes, greetings and salutations. This is the first time I've done this. We have definitely not restarted this.
Very good. Sade, how do I know you? How did this joint collaboration form and get together?
You see, well, it all started with the raid. How did it end up like this? It was only a raid.
Fair enough. And you're my mod for the most part. But you've hopped on loads of streams before when I was doing some gaming streams and stuff like that. So that was always really fun to have you there.
Yes. Good word choice. Fun.
It's definitely a word choice. So what are we doing today? I'll reiterate it once again. Today we are going to watch some of Kay's videos. We're going to see a video that I made of me attempting one of Kay's creations. Is that the correct word? I think creations is probably a good word for it.
It's like a summoning, more like.
It is actually like a summoning. It's very disgusting, and I can't wait to put you through it. Then we're going to have a look at NFTs, which I don't know if anyone has heard of before, but you're going to hear about them all very soon if you haven't already. They are blowing up. They're huge. There's a lot of money to be made in them. I won't be making any money in them, but somebody is. And then to top it all off, we're going to be having a look at some random and weird stock images that you, Sade, have found for us throughout the week. And that
like when you're looking for reference pictures when you're doing art, you do stumble upon some really weird things.
Yeah. So I think they're going to be pretty good to look at. We can just jump in. What I wanted to jump in with was a little bit of Kay's cooking, because we all know Kay and we all love Kay. And I have a few thoughts on Kay and how the media perceives Kay in general that I want to get to. But I think we have to look at some of her videos first of all. So I think I have it queued up for you as well there, Sade, to be able to look at. So we'll pop over to there.
Special fried rice.
Special fried rice is what's first on the menu. Let's have a look.
Hi people, and I'm back cooking. And today I'm going to be doing special fried rice.
Oh boy.
I've put some oil in. It says 2 tablespoons, so that, as you know, I've got dessert spoon.
A couple of things. I love that Kay always has a good selection of Iron Maiden t-shirts. I think that is pretty good. If I ever met Kay, I would love to get her something Iron Maiden.
She looks some sort of merch. Like a metalhead mom.
Definitely. The second thing, I like that her cooker's burner is like purple. What is with that?
Yeah, I've never seen one before, and I'm kind of envious, but on the other hand, I know what happens on those cookers, and I'm less envious of those events.
You're saying they didn't start off purple? It's
oh my
just
God.
Some sort of...
It's the demonic energy that has been, summoned through her cooking endeavors.
That is exactly what I was thinking. Let's keep going.
So I've put 3 in just to compensate for it. And now I'm going to chop some garlic up because it says it's got to be really hot and
it
feels really hot today. So I'm going to put garlic in it.
You can hear and see the oil bubbling and crackling. The hand straight over.
My heart jump. I thought she was going to stick her hand in it.
Right, now I'm going to chop the garlic up.
Oh, we're in the danger zone already.
Oh no. Okay, please.
So,
fingers going in there.
Yeah, Kay isn't the most... Oh, God.
Egg fried rice, special fried
Okay.
God, this is giving me anxiety.
It's giving me fierce anxiety.
That purple one.
Oh my God.
Okay, that's not how you handle a knife, Kay.
That's not...
Take them to my friend and get them all.
Oh my God.
Sharpened.
Other than just the way she's cutting them and the fear of getting her fingers into it, this is not a good way of cutting garlic, and her fingers are going to stink for days. Do you ever cook garlic and when you touch it like that, the smell does not come off
no.
your fingers for a long time?
She's
Uh,
like getting right in there too.
oh, she is, but it's just weird. It's like such uneven chunks that have been cut.
How do you get them so uneven? Like it's literally just lift knife,
Man, I
lower knife.
couldn't do it if I
Slice.
tried. I could not do this if I tried. Oh my god. Why is her hand curved into the...
Been to it for ages, it's probably not even doing it now.
Oh
Okay, please.
god.
Okay, I'm begging you.
Now, I know a lot of you said...
She's on YouTube.
cut,
Look up a
fry it with
tutorial on how to
with a
cook.
knife or
Cut. You know
something,
how YouTube works.
to do the
Kate.
garlic, but...
Oh,
well,
What is she
I don't
doing?
think... I mean, yeah, probably would squash it, but I don't know. I prefer to do it this way. So, to everyone who's told me to crush it with the back of my knife, I just want to say thank you. Probably haven't got enough strength anyway to do it with the back of the knife, but thank you for the people who have said it. But I'll carry on doing it this way if it's all right with you.
okay. I was
like-
going to say, why doesn't she just crush it with the back of the knife? That's such a classic thing to do. That's what everybody does. She should get a garlic crusher. Like she does have some good like cooking utensils. Like okay, some of the pans are basically just Teflon flakes at this point, but she has nice little knives, and she has like. I was going to say she has a scissors. Does that mean anything? She just has a scissors. I guess that doesn't mean anything.
I've seen those scissors do horrible things.
Yeah, but her chopping board is kind of nice, and her stove is purple. So, God, get a garlic crusher.
Listen,
Kate.
how hard do you have to be looking for a compliment if you're gonna say the cutting board is nice? Like that's the hardest thing to fuck up.
Let's move on. Let's keep going.
Because obviously I want to... Well, I don't want to put myself in a lot of pain, do I?
Oh
so,
my God.
that is...
I don't claim to be a really good cook or anything by any means as well. And, you know, what Kay's doing is
That is...
it's something.
I don't even cook, and I know you don't just caress
Yes, I
the ingredients with a knife.
Okay.
It's going to be such a big roar of thunder when I put this in here, because the pan is so hot.
Oh, I can't wait till she puts it in the pan. And I
Is
don't
that
want her to
it?
put it in the
Yep,
pan.
Yes, I have left it on. Oh dear.
Oh god. I'm scared.
Here we go. All right, not so bad.
And
Well,
it's flashing.
You're okay, Kay. I can smell this. It smells good.
As you can see, it's
Oh,
very hot.
no.
The garlic has now turned brown.
Not brown. Brown isn't the colour it's turned, Kay.
Now add the rice.
What? Why is she just putting the rice on the burnt garlic?
For a bit.
Okay, no. Okay.
What's happening here?
I need a bit more oil on this because it ain't going to do it.
Sorry, at this point, I just want to reiterate. I've not seen this video before. I just picked two K videos at random for this stream, so I have no idea what to expect. This has blown my mind already. Burnt
is
garlic, dry rice.
I've ascended.
I think I've gone back.
I think
Oh
like
my
this
God.
is like making me actively dissociate.
Okay, Kay, keep going, please.
So I've got to continually keep turning it.
Oh,
Right, as you can see, it's all turned nicely brown. Salt, pepper,
That's not. This rice is not cooked.
just keep stirring it all the time. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to break
what?
some eggs. Because it's looking a bit too dry. So I'm going to crack some eggs.
But she could have. Why didn't she cook the rice first?
Okay. Are you like? Do you have glaucoma? Can you not see that
wait.
the rice is not cooked?
Am I just stupid? Like, this rice is going to be hard as little stones, right?
Basically.
Yeah, there's no way this rice is soft. I'm not
Well, like,
missing
even
something.
if you wanted to cook it in the freaking oil, that's not that's even possible, I think.
No, because it was just garlic tar at that point.
Oh my god.
Okay, this must. I hope Lee tastes this. I hope this ends up with Lee having a little taste of it.
I hope it ends with the thumbs up we all wish we see.
Yes. Okay, so Kay is getting some egg. She's whisking it around in her cup. And she's going to add it to the pan of burnt garlic and
like she's
still
gonna
hard
throw it.
rice.
Eggs the next one. Right, well, that's been done for about 5 minutes.
Oh, boy. Oh, you can just hear
Three
that.
eggs together.
I didn't know
Sounds
that's
like
what that
gravel.
was.
Ham,
So Kay is stirring her
chicken,
hard garlic rice.
peas.
It sounds dry and hard.
It sounds like actual gravel, but the chat has started the
Right, it
hashtag
says-
trust in K, so in K we trust.
Okay, interest.
Oh,
We do.
wait, look. It said, I don't think that's right though, somehow. It says I've got to put the chicken in with the egg.
Oh no, do we trust in Kay for this one?
Right, can it?
I don't know, I don't think I trust myself to
And it
watch
says
this.
I don't think you're allowed to mess with chicken. I think this is something you need to know how to cook. I think we're in a dangerous territory here.
Yeah, like, please cook your chicken, like, properly.
stop.
Don't give yourself salmonella.
Yes. Okay, Kay.
the egg as well. That's not right, is it?
But is that chicken?
I don't
I'm
know.
just doing as it said. If
Why
it's
does it
wrong,
look like
I'm
that?
doing it wrong.
Looks
If
like
it's
ham
right, I'm
strips.
doing it right, but
Yeah, that's what I thought, like,
So-
cold cuts.
wrong.
Kay has added what looks like a load of cold
Come on,
cuts,
Target.
but apparently it's chicken
I know,
into
I'll do it first then.
a little bowl of egg, and
So
she's
what I'm
stirring
gonna
it
do is-
around,
They're all mixed in now.
adding it to the hard
Ready?
rice.
The parent with the child.
Put this in there.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay, no.
So the pan is still fairly hot by the sounds of it. Which means that rice is just burning up a bit more.
This is literally just how to cook, like, a salmonella
And
gravel.
mix it all together.
This is how to kill your son.
I still don't think there's enough juice in there.
Yeah, this is. We're not watching a cooking tutorial, we're watching an assassination attempt.
You might be.
The garlic has now turned black.
It has.
And if that's right.
It has been black for quite a while. Very kind of
So-
you to notice.
I don't know if you can see, but I've been cooking some peas because I don't know if you're supposed to cook them first. But I've turned them off and they're having
She cooked the peas first, but she didn't cook the rice first.
Okay. Oh my, get your priorities straight.
She could
Oh
have
my
done the
God.
other way around. She could have just thrown the peas in, and that would have been okay, and cooked the rice.
Yeah, seeing as one of those really needs to be cooked in order for this recipe to work.
Right?
chance to pour. Does this look like special fried rice to you?
Never had it.
Never had it, says Lee. Hi.
I wonder why.
So I'm going to add the peas now.
Okay.
There's not much water in them peas, but I'm going to add it because, like I said, I think it needs a bit more juice in it.
Okay, so she's adding all of the peas. The peas are the juice.
Okay.
I think it's looking a lot better
Oh,
now.
no.
The peas are the water content she needs.
I'm so worried about that
Well, as
chicken.
you can see, I've been cooking it on a low heat because it was just getting a bit too much. As you can see, I've been stirring it continually, which it said to, so don't stop when you continually leave it cooking. So yes, hopefully it should be done. It don't look too bad, I don't think. And what Lee showed me the pictures.
Did he burn some of the peas?
I guess.
In theirs than what there is in mine, but it doesn't really
I
matter.
can't tell if
So
that's
now I'm
burnt
gonna turn
garlic.
the heat down.
Wait, did she say ham? I'm not too sure if she said ham there. Maybe it isn't actually chicken.
Okay, I think you're giving us like a collective aneurysm.
Off. Turn the oven off. And I'm going to dish them out on a plate. And Lee's going to do the taste test.
Okay. Is this why we didn't...
This is the end product of it.
There was a certain point where you don't see Lee in the videos for a while. Do you think this is that reason?
I think this like took him like out of commission for a while.
That probably did. I also forgot to say to the lovely people at home watching, that we have an image for you that I just showed on the screen there. So when you're talking, we get to see what you look like. So people are finally getting that sneak peek of your physical form.
Ah, yes, the face reveal.
Yeah. Sat there with the rats climbing over you, and the walls look interesting. And I like the posters.
That's just my shrine to my beloved husband.
I see.
Don't judge.
I see. Will we go back over to Kay then?
Yeah, I'm not sure which. I'm not sure which image is more like grim at this point.
Between yourself and Kay?
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Special fried rice. Right, Lee's going to do the taste test.
Okay, Lee.
Got your spoon. I don't know if you wanted a spoon or a fork, but I just...
No, I wanted a fork, but whatever.
I don't know.
He might want an ambulance.
Just keep stirring that.
Is it crunchy?
Yeah, that's like what I'm thinking. I'm surprised you don't just hear a crunch as soon as he bites into it.
Oh, there is.
Oh no!
There's a lot of crunches.
Oh no!
You can't taste the garlic.
Yeah.
Well,
but
you can, but very...
faint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rice a bit crunchy, but...
Yeah, well,
A
that's
bit
probably 'cause
crunchy.
it's got a bit burnt, but yeah.
The ham, the chicken roll, or whatever it's called, is like...
Cooked chicken and cooked ham, that's what
Yeah,
it says
so
to
you
put
got
in.
chicken and cooked ham.
Oh, it was already cooked,
Nice.
was it?
That's why I can say the peas are nice.
That's
and
safer.
Oh, they're soft.
Mm.
Oh, well, that means it's done because it just said to warm the peas through.
So, yeah, nice. Thumbs up.
Good. Good.
How did that get a thumbs up?
Right, I hope that gave you a rough idea.
Lee's an actual saint, I think. That's
Lee is like
The only thing I can
when
say.
the apocalypse happens, Lee is gonna be one of the very few survivors because he can stomach anything at this point.
oh my god, that's actually so true. That is it. That he's just training for the end of the world.
Exactly, like we think this is like, an attempt on his life. Or, just Kay being bad at cooking, but what this actually is, it's apocalypse training.
I imagine it as a Fallout situation where you have the the ghouls, isn't it? The ghouls that in Fallout, they lived from the very beginning of it, and their skin is like
Oh,
falling
yes.
off and stuff. In thousands and thousands of years, that's what Lee is going to look like, and people are going to be like, "Oh my god, did nuclear radiation cause this to you?" And he's just going to be like, "Ah, it's my mum's cooking."
He's just going to be like, he's going to be one of the few that doesn't need to adapt to the new lifestyle because this has been his lifestyle, like, before the war.
Yes. He's gone through worse.
Exactly. The apocalypse is nothing. The radiation can just shrug it off.
Exactly. Okay, that was a bit rough. Will we watch the second K video now that we have?
Oh, yes, please. Just hit me with one after the other.
This K's video is, well, we'll find it now. I can't even remember what this one is. Oh, it's meatballs.
Hi, people.
Making meatballs with K.
I'm scared.
I'm questioning how can this be any worse than her fried rice, right? That's got to be the worst one we've seen out of all of them that we've ever seen before.
Counterpoint. You're going to have to watch her handle those and shape those.
Oh, yes, like with the mince in a previous video. So in a previous
Yes.
video, it was like spaghetti sticks. Oh wait, what was it called? I can't remember exactly what it was. But Kay had gotten like fistfuls of mincemeat and formed them around dry spaghetti sticks and stuck them
Oh.
into the oven, where it all just kind of burnt. And she took it out and did she put cheese on it afterwards? Or no, it was loads of tomato sauce. Put it back in the oven, it burnt up a bit more. That was the first one we've ever seen of one of Kay's videos, and it was fantastic. The special fried rice kind of tops that for me, because just instantly burning the garlic like that is just a bit crazy.
And then, like, Lee says you can't taste the garlic. Lee, I'm pretty sure you
Yeah.
can. I'm pretty sure it tastes like coal.
Yeah. just burnt. Okay, we've got this video lined up. Let's have a look.
And today I'm back cooking again. And today I'm going to have a try at making meatballs. Lee, pack it in. And I just want to also tell you about this. Now, I know it's an eyesore, but the
Wait, okay, first of all, I love that her attitude is always so good. She's always upbeat at the start of these things. It's really good.
You would be too if you had the power that she holds.
Secondly, speaking of the power she holds, is she putting her fist into a socket? I don't know. But why is she self-conscious about this eyesore? Like, there's so many other things that we've seen and we've been like, oh my god, this does not look good. Don't worry, Kay, we don't really care. Yeah,
you've served us eyesore.
Your house is fine. Don't worry about it.
thing is, as you will know, as most of you will know, and I don't know how you know, well, you do, you know for Lee. But we have had the house rewired. This was originally a light, and for some unknown reason it was taken out and the light was put outside. So people writing saying that my kitchen's a mess. It's not. It's just because it's that. So
actually, it wasn't a light or a light switch.
well, a light switch. It was a switch that switched on. It was a light switch.
The cheek of Lee
it doesn't
sometimes.
look a mess. I'm waiting for them to come and cover it up.
It's his only retaliation.
Yes.
You can see.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no!
Balls.
It looks like rain.
Sorry, I'm childish.
We're in trouble.
They are meatballs, Lee. They will be when they are cooked. All I'm doing is just getting some mincemeat. I don't know if you can see. Lee walked off and left the camera. But all I'm doing is I'm getting some
Fucking Lee. Huh?
God fucking damn it, Lee.
What-
We're here to watch this and we can't do that with your shitty camera work.
One look at mince and egg scrunched up and Lee is out. He knows what's coming. Is mince? I don't eat meat. I've been vegetarian for way too long. Is mince just the all-around meat? You just do anything with it. You can just make meatballs out of it. Is this a thing?
It's like very versatile on what you can do with it in cooking, but I must say I've never seen it prepared quite like this.
Okay, right, fair enough.
mincemeat, rolling it.
Oh.
Drink.
Oh, it's like
rolling
little
it in my
brains.
hands. Shut up.
Oh no!
You could have walked off. I was getting a drink.
So what I'm doing is rolling it in my hand. I don't know if you can see me what I'm doing.
I think we hear
But-
oil
and then I'm dipping,
bubbling.
There. Dipping it in egg.
Is that oil?
By the way, I've got some eggs and I've beaten them up. Really had a go and beat them up. I'll beat you up in a minute, Lee. And all I'm doing is I'm just getting a load of mincemeat
There's good banter.
and
Yeah, I like the dynamic.
Yes.
dipping them in egg. I'll put that one there.
Oh, it makes me a little bit sick.
It's so
Oh.
slimy.
Yes. See, I think I hear a crackling of oil, but it's a wet
Put
sound,
them on the tray. I have as you can see.
and I don't like hearing it with
I
it.
have grease my tray. It's not normally that mucky, but,
This is giving me like
but as you can
negative
see, I've
ASMR.
greased it.
Mm.
And I don't know if you can see, but I've also got some chips cooking.
Oh,
That is a proper chip pan, not like the ones that you get now with all the little handles and everything.
Madam, please.
Oh, I'm dropping all my bits of mincemeat.
this is a good chip pan. That's pretty
First of all,
good.
I'm going to make a tray full and see how they come out.
Oh, looks like something out of Aliens.
Oh my god, it looks like
You
something that
see,
comes
it's-
out of Aliens.
All
Oh
over
my
the
god, it
place.
does. This princess?
Lee, yeah, because you make me lose my ball.
Oh, it looks like it got like drooled on.
Did you hear Kay's joke there? No.
You have to
I don't speak accents enough.
She goes. I think Lee was laughing or something, and Kay's giggling, and she said, "You're gonna make me lose me balls, the meatballs."
If your balls look like this, please immediately seek like medical attention.
Lee. And me.
Because it's late and we always get like this thing.
Because it's late and we always get a bit giddy over at night time.
Oh, they're having a giggle.
I want to say it like that. 'cause
Oh,
that sounds
it's like a wild night
you know
out.
what I mean, a bit.
Yeah.
high class.
Because we get a bit tired, that's what it is.
You don't-
And most people, when they get tired, they get a bit, oh my god, my balls fell apart.
Get a bit childish, you mean?
No, I'm just like...
Do you get like that when you're tired?
I am always tired. You tell me.
I guess you do then. I don't know if I do. I think I get
How dare you.
I get like I think I get stubborn and a bit grumpy when I'm tired. I don't think I get that like stupid humor.
I don't think I've like seen you properly tired because you're usually in bed by 9.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's fair enough. And 10, by the way. But yeah, that is very fair to
Oh,
say.
I'm sorry for getting Princess's bedtime wrong.
Excuse me. Okay, look, as everybody knows in chat, I do go to bed like super, super early. But I wake up super, super early. So there's a balance there. I have to go to bed earlier or else I'm just dead to the world. I need to
You
get
could
like...
also just do like the real man thing, which is not sleep all night. So then
Oh.
you're already awake in the morning.
No, that's such a bad attitude to have about that.
See, you can't oversleep if you've already been awake all night in the first place.
True. But wrong.
See, you don't even have a counterpoint.
No, I don't. I'm moving back to Kay's video.
Right, oh my word. I'm just gonna...
I don't like the blood.
Oh, before you
Oh
do any
my
of
god,
this,
yeah.
what I'm doing, you need to wash...
Yeah, I was gonna say, aren't you supposed to like clean that
You
up?
need to wash your mincemeat. Sorry, I was just looking for paper underneath it. As you can hear it squelching.
Oh, I can hear it
I
squelching.
wish I couldn't hear it.
You actually couldn't.
Oh well, it don't matter.
I wish we had
That's
technical
another meatball,
difficulties and I
I'm
didn't
gonna
have to
put
hear
one
it.
last one ball
Exactly.
on.
Also, if you have a look, here's her like plastic container for her mincemeat. And just above the plastic container, I don't know if you can see that there, Sade, but you can see the purple of the stove.
Yeah, isn't it gonna like melt the
She's-
plastic?
She's playing a dangerous game, I think. It's very, very close.
Someone in chat this video about to make me go vegan, and honestly, I'm kind of with you on that.
Oh my god, this is the vegan's weapon. You know what? I hate. My god, I have, since I'm vegetarian, I get surrounded by people who are vegan and stuff like that. You just end up, you just end up knowing these people, and I guess everybody does actually. It has nothing to do with me being vegetarian, but when every so often you get like a militant person who's like tries so hard to turn other people vegan, nothing they could say I think can really compare to just showing somebody one of Kay's videos.
They wish they could be Kay. They wish they could do what she does.
Okay,
She holds
maybe.
such unlimited power in just the dietary choices of others, and she doesn't even know it.
She does command strength.
Exactly, like this grim visage that I'm seeing upon me. No vegan could ever show me this.
No. Oh, it's so squelchy.
Slimy.
Oh my word, Gil.
Okay, you still didn't clean your mincemeat.
Yes, I'm sure you were. Right, now.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm scared.
That's it, get rid
Oh.
of that. Right, now I'm going to
Get
put
a bit
these
of that,
in
Lee.
the oven for 10 minutes. Like I said, I don't cook on gas, I cook on electric.
She got
But after
egg
a while,
all over
might
it.
be.
Egg
might be
all
gas
over your
after that,
stove.
After I've had it mended.
Oh, that's
So now I'm
blood
going to open
too.
the oven. Yes, pull. That's it. Oh my word, watch the steam. That's because I didn't clean it out yesterday like I normally do.
Oh,
And I'm going to put my balls in for 10 minutes.
her.
I've said that before myself, and 10 minutes is not enough.
I preferred when we had the steam
Oh,
on
I just
stream.
want to tell you something. I don't know if you can hear me over the alarm. Does my head in. So every time I switch the cooker on, it goes off. Just to tell you, there might not be some...
It's not steam, it's definitely smoke. It's definitely a burnt oven, right?
Yeah, like something in there, or just some gunk burnt up.
Yeah.
And this is the result of that.
That's what I'm thinking.
You know,
Cooking for
maybe
a
this is a
couple of
method. Maybe she's making smoked meatballs.
Oh, there you go. Now, always looking on the positive side.
days. Okay then. And the reason being is that my cooker top is cracked. I don't know what happened. I just wiped it down one day and I just noticed it was cracked. So I'm going to phone up about it tomorrow, see what they can do. If they can mend it, they mend it. If they can't, they take it away and hopefully they'll give me a new cooker to sort it out. Because like I said before on my videos, it is insured. So hopefully it should get it seen to.
That's pretty something.
You can see
Oh,
all the
no.
juice has melted into it,
Oh,
which
Oh,
is
no.
something I didn't want to happen.
No,
no.
So what I'm going to do is,
okay, stop.
nearly ended up with that ball on floor.
Oh,
So what I'm going to do
it's
is
pretty gross.
I'm going to drain some of this juice off, put them back in the oven for another 10 minutes.
Okay, what
But
juice?
first I'm
It's
going
all
to
good.
turn them over. Oh, this is going to be fun, trying to turn them over. As you can see, they've not stayed in the shape I made them, but it don't really matter because at the end of the day,
Oh, no.
another meatballs you get in the gravy.
Do you know what it looks like to me? It looks like
Like what?
a sachet of cat food. You
Oh,
know,
it does look like cat food.
doesn't it? When you squeeze out a sachet of cat food and it just like slowly
Oh my god.
wet, quote unquote, meat slides out of it. That's what
Oh my
this
God.
reminds me of.
Someone in chat said, "Is that fat?"
Um,
And I am now extra horrified because I had not thought of that
I don't
possibility.
know what it is. The more I look at it, the more heaving I'm kind of feeling.
Like, how much of this is egg and how much of this is like fucking meat goo?
What I want to know is how much of this is egg and how much of this is eggable.
None of it, but also
Is this thing on?
no. I'm ending the stream right now.
Okay. All right, back over. I thought it was a good one. Whatever. Okay, let's carry on.
I'm a gravy.
Oh, she's got.
As you can see, I'm having a hell of a time trying to turn them over. They're not looking too bad.
They're not looking
Not
too
as bad
good.
as my last video.
Uh,
This was just
Oh,
bad.
they're extra liquid on that side.
Ow. Turn over, you cow.
Okay.
Ouch.
whoa.
Right, now they're all turned
Oh,
over.
God.
I've decided I'm not going to take that juice out of it.
It's like actual
Because,
cat food.
It'll probably melt by the time it gets in. So now I'm going to put them in the oven for another 10 minutes. You don't have to... You don't have to turn them over, but I just think it gives them more chance of doing all the way through. You can see they're starting to look a bit
Oh.
like meatballs. 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 Sorry, I couldn't tell. Just too busy. Now I'm going to...
Someone could remix that.
Yeah, like eat your heart out, whoever wants to do that, but
was
I
pretty
wouldn't
good.
dare.
I just think it gives them more chance of doing all the way through.
I wouldn't mind making a song out of that.
You can see they're starting to look a bit like meatballs. 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 Sorry, I couldn't tell.
It's a little bit like my intro music.
Now I'm going to turn them over
God,
again.
please don't.
As you can see, I haven't
Oh.
took any juice out.
Oh my God, I think I know what she's trying to make.
Sorry. So I'm going to turn them over again. They do look as though they are doing. I can't tell if that's part of the other one or...
It looks like at the end of one of the Hannibal films, I actually think it is Hannibal, when he's on the plane and he opens up his container and gives a little piece of brain spoiler to a child to eat. That's what this reminds me of.
I'm so horrified right now. I haven't made meatballs since I was a child. And
Mhm.
I remember, I don't ever remember them looking anything like this.
Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah. You normally wouldn't do it with mince, right? That's the thing.
I mean, you
Or like
could. I
you need
think
the
you do, but like
ground up properly, not like
yeah, like you properly grind it up and make it into more of a paste-like consistency, I guess.
it's making me feel something in my teeth, weirdly enough.
This is making me like, it's making like my teeth feel ticklish, if that makes sense.
Kind of. I kind of get what you're talking about. I think that's what I'm feeling too. That's really strange. I'd like to know if anyone else is actually feeling that or not.
It's like my teeth are trying to escape. Also, someone said you use ground meat, not minced meat. There we go. That's the
Ground
word.
meat. Okay.
My
turning them
not
over.
native English is so showing.
That makes sense. Not that you didn't know that, but that what do I know? Don't even know what I'm saying. I'm literally confused and fatigued by Kay right now.
Yeah, we're both just taken aback by whatever the hell is happening right now.
We're getting through it though.
Well, like I said, I've been putting them in for 10 minutes. I don't know how long they want. It's been ages since I was at school and did any. And look at her, they're not sticking that much to the pan.
Well,
That one, I think, that one's
She said
to
they're
do
not
with that
sticking
one.
that much.
it's
So
just
that has gone heads upwards.
it's just very egg, isn't it?
There we are. So now they can go back in the oven
It's just
for another 10 minutes.
Grease and
The reason I did that just a few minutes ago with the meatballs is that somebody has made me a like page on Facebook. It
Oh.
wasn't me and it wasn't my son. It was one of you lot out there. So all I want to say is thank you. It's very entertaining. And the things that you're putting on saying that I did, I have done. I have not. Lee, pack it in. I don't want to get done. So thank you
What?
for putting, doing whatever you're doing. I'm enjoying watching it.
She's got such a good spirit about this whole thing. It's fantastic.
it's like you almost don't want to hate what she's doing because she seems otherwise very nice.
Yes, absolutely.
But
and
then you see what she creates, and it's like, how could you?
But see, the point that I wanted to get to was that if you go online and you search Kay's cooking, you will find so many people like reacting to her, and the main thing that they react to is, it's like whatever the YouTuber's name is, whatever. So I would just say it's me. So let's say it's Alex Blurry reacts to, and they always say the worst cook in Britain. That's what they always refer to Kay as, the worst cook in
Aw.
Britain, and I don't think she is. Oh, she's definitely not. There's definitely people who are much worse out there, but. The reason I don't think she is such a bad cook is that she's actually trying. Like, she's picking these random recipes and she's just giving them a go first time. And like, okay, she's not doing a great job at them, but like she's giving it a go. And I think that's like the really important thing that Kay has. And that's what like a good chef needs, right?
Yeah, I mean, bless her heart, she's trying very hard. And she's doing her absolute bestest. And I think we can all admire the confidence she has to, do this in front of a camera and then post it to YouTube.
Very successfully as well. That's the thing. It's like super, super successfully.
Yeah, it's like a so bad it's good situation.
Which she's so many views. It's like it's otherworldly, and everyone is like really positive in the comments, which I think is fantastic.
She's like The Room, but like of the culinary world.
I know exactly what you're talking about. That is such a good description for Kay.
Like it's everything she creates. It's so grim and abysmal, but like in such a bad way that you can't help loving it.
What I want to see now, with the video, we'll go back over to it. Is she going to flavor this at all, or is she just going to make Lee eat?
Yeah, see, that's what I was wondering because I'm like, Or you could at least salt and pepper.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
Very funny. As you can see, they've come out and they look quite nice. And I've got my
Do they?
best taste tester to try it. Would you please try this, what I have got on the fork?
It's just come out.
Yeah, I know. It's
Not good
gonna
enough,
happen,
Lee.
isn't it?
Not good enough.
Just take it bit by bit and tell me what you think, please. They've been in long enough and they should be done now. Yes? No?
No, I'm joking.
I'm going to rip your head off. Well, yes, they're done.
Classic Lee.
Oh, we don't get to
Speak
see
to
him.
me, yes or no?
Right.
They're done. Right.
What are you doing, Test?
I don't always eat my own food. You know that.
Sure you do.
Right, these chips have just been
You
in
do?
These chips have been in microwave.
In the microwave? No.
Okay.
These are just pure mincemeat, and yes, I know people are fed up, but yes, guess what? Dogs can have them.
Dogs would be
Is that
happy
why-
enough
I'm
with
just going
them.
to put 3 on just for the.
Is that why she
end
didn't
product.
put any
These are
salt
the
and pepper
meatballs.
on
You
it?
don't need to have
Maybe.
chips with them, but this is the end product of how to make meatballs. Well, I hope that showed you how to go on with meatballs, or roughly go.
I think she's technically correct. They are meatballs, technically, right?
Well, it's meat, but it's not very ball shaped. But you know what? Like 1 out of 2, that's kind of a passing grade.
Yeah. She reminded me of something there. She microwaved the chips after they were done. When I was younger, in like my first year of secondary school, I had a friend and I went over to his house, and for dinner his mum was like, what do you want, lads? You want chips? And we were like, yeah, of course we want chips. Like, who says no to chips? Chips are just good all the time, right?
Exactly.
So what she did was she took out these packets, and I don't know if anyone knows about these microchips, as in microwavable chips. So they come in a little box. You stick the box into the microwave. You stick them on for 30 seconds or a minute or more. I don't know how much it is. Then you take them out and you just eat them. But they're the soggiest, most horrible thing like ever. They're disgusting. Have you ever had microchips? Have you heard of these?
I did not even know that's a thing. Like, growing up in the Greek countryside, we do not have such luxuries. But I'm kind of glad we don't now, because that sounds fucking horrible. And how hard is it to just fry a fucking potato?
Oh, they're just so disgusting. And like, it wasn't like they're cheap food. I guess it is cheap food, but like, it's not that cheap. It was certainly not cheaper than a bag of frozen chips. It was probably a box of the microwave chips was probably the same price as a bag of frozen chips. They were so disgusting, so horrible. His mom could not cook at all. That was what they would eat, like, all the time. It was just little meals that you could just stick into the microwave. And microwave chips are the worst of them all.
So they're like more expensive than just buying the frozen ones. And is that just because like it's gimmicky? Like you stick it in the microwave and that's the gimmick of the food?
I guess so, but like the little box was like, it must have been like €1.30 or something for the little box of them. So you could just go to Aldi or Lidl or somewhere and you can just get like a big bag of frozen chips for that price. Of course.
Even if you can't cook though, like fries are like so impossible to fuck up. Like how can you not make fries?
Yeah, and at that point, everybody owned like a fryer. No household in Ireland didn't have a chip pan.
It's so like, it sounds like a nightmare. It sounds like if you were to order McDonald's and let the fries get cold and then stick them back in the microwave.
That would, yeah. See, chips don't microwave well at all. They're not supposed to be. They don't live there. It's just a moisture thing. If you were to pick a meal now between Kay's meatballs and Kay's special fried rice, you have to pick one. Bear in mind, which meal would you pick?
Well, the meatballs wouldn't give me salmonella, so.
Right. Okay. That's a good point.
Also, they would not break my teeth because it's not uncooked rice.
Right, here's the thing. So say I did eat meat. I think just for the pure crack of it, just for fun, I would like to eat the special fried rice because I just want to know how crunchy those bits of rice are.
It looks like it would get like stuck in every nook and cranny of your teeth.
Yeah, but also I want to taste just that burnt garlic that Lee couldn't taste at all.
He probably just thought like she put actual fucking charcoal in the food and was like, yeah, that's not garlic.
Probably. Okay, you know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to actually queue up my video where I attempt a little bit of Kay's cooking. So give me a second
glory.
to do that there for you. You've seen this. I'm going to play this and we're just going to disappear for a little bit and I'm just going to let it roll and hopefully chat enjoy what they're about to see.
Yes, please do, because it's something, all right.
It's certainly a thing.
Hi people, and I'm back.
Okay, there we go. Okay, look, everybody, enjoy this video.
Hi people, and I'm back cooking again. And today I'm going to be doing clouded eggs.
Clouded eggs. Yes, today we're going to be making Kay's famous cloudy eggs, and I'm really looking forward to this. This is one of the recipes that I was like, give me more of this, give me this, nice. Some of them we don't like the look of. Boiled mince, bleh, no, we're not boiling mince. Never gonna boil mince. We're gonna make these egg clouds, and I'm really excited about this. We're gonna follow along Kay's instructions to the T, to the letter. Here she is on my phone. Let's get into it. So the first thing we're gonna need, obviously, is some eggs. Yes, I said that right. Kay has said that right. I know some of us have been criticizing the way she says things. I know we've been saying, eggs, what are eggs? The H stands for a hen. Hen eggs. So Kay is technically correct.
I'm going to separate the egg from the egg yolk. Now I'm not very good at this, and today I've got a very, very sore hand.
Okay, so first things first, Kay is doing 3 eggs. We're going to do 3 ourselves as well. She is separating the egg yolks first of all. I made fun of Kay for this. I will not deny that. And the thing is, I've never separated egg yolks myself before, so I have a feeling that I'm going to be eating my words instead of maybe eating these eggs. So let's give it a go. Kay, I take back everything I've ever said. Alright, so we grab our egg, we're going to put our yolks into here, we're going to put our whites into here, and this is what is going to blend it up. Fuck. So let's give it a go. Let us crack our egg first of all. Maybe we'll crack it on the hard one. Yes. Now, the separation process. Kay, give me strength, please. Okay, here we go. All right. Yeah, this isn't too tough. That's looking pretty good. So that's 1 yolk down. We're doing 3 eggs. Crack. Into it goes. Oh yes. Get in, sunshine. Look at this. Oh, pure yolky goodness. The yolky gods have been smiling upon me this morning. Egg 3. Will I mess it up? Boom. Open it out. Pour it out. Come on. There we go. Actually, oh, whoops. Actually a pro. Other than that, actually a pro. Wow. Of course, now you've got eggy fingers. So what's next then, Kay?
Start off the low speed and then move it up to a higher speed.
All right, we're on to the fun part, the actual whisking with our electric whisk. Let's get it out. I bought this especially for this video, by the way. So, maybe I'm not good with my money. Let's get it out. 2 of these. There's a twist in. Oh, get in. Aha. Okay. What speed are we doing, Kay? Oh, Kay is absolutely going hell for leather with her whisking skills. We can do that too. Yeah, it looks pretty similar to what Kay has. Like a nice frothy, creamy bucket of... So we're just gonna spoon it out into three even portions of egg white. I'm in between thinking this looks amazing and being kind of revolted at the same time. Just knowing that it's egg white, for some reason, it's making me feel pretty sick to the stomach. But at the same time, looking forward to eating them. Kay was putting like a little indent in them for when we have our egg yolk to go in it. So we're like making a little bed, a little cradle, a little place for the egg yolk to rest its little yolky head.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in the oven. It says put them in the oven for 3 minutes and then take them out and then put the egg yolks in, well, for another 3 minutes.
Okay, so under Kay's instructions, we need to put these into the oven for 3 minutes. However, Kay has not told us what temperature to put these in at for those 3 minutes. So I'm gonna guess 200 degrees Celsius for 3 minutes. Should be fine. Those 3 minutes were a great opportunity to really think about how my life is going. Alright, okay, so they've kind of crisped up a little bit, just looking at them and giving them a little feel. That's interesting. I like it, it's kind of like meringue. I hate meringue. It's kind of like meringue. I fucking hate meringue so much. Next thing we need to do is we need to add the yolks, just like Kay says. Let's have a look.
Right, now this set like clouds.
Hers are a little bit more kind of burnt than mine. A little crispier, I would say. Just a bit crispier. She's adding the yolks. Okay, Kay, give me a moment.
Now this is going to go horribly wrong because the egg yolk has broke. Like I said, two are broke.
We have this, Kay, don't worry.
And there's some egg white that's got in.
Oh my god, one of my egg yolks is just broken. I'm right there with you, Kay. Oh, the second one just broke as well. It's okay. And look, we'll add the broken one, if we can, into this center one here. It doesn't all have to go in, of course. Look, just like Kay, myself and Kay both breaking one of our yolks.
Oh, I'm shocked. So they've got to go in now for another further 3 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, 3 more minutes into the oven. Still don't have a temperature, but 200 degrees seems to be working pretty well. Do I add the cheese at this point, or does the cheese come at the end? Let's do it at the end. Let's keep working on Kay's recipe, Kay's idea for this, Kay's vision, Kay's piece de la resistance. Oh, okay. They don't look too bad to me at all. They've gone a bit over the place. They've dripped down, they've drooped. You can see that there. But I'm pretty happy with this. I think, well, at least I hope Kay would be proud of what I'm after producing here. Was there anything else to it, Kay? What else do we need to see?
So, I'm going to now try.
Okay, spatula, scoop them out. Oh, it's kind of stuck to it. So, as I said, first of all, let's see how Lee gets on with it.
I know I haven't showed it on camera, but we have done nothing but laugh nearly all the time. Here, you want a spoon? I think you want a spoon.
Go on, Lee.
That's off Doctor Who.
I feel like a fork would be better.
Doctor Who?
Yeah, that's what's off Doctor Who.
Oh, right, well, perhaps it does.
Something like an alien throat.
Now, do you know aliens throw up? Do you know the aliens go out on the slash?
What?
Get it then?
What are you talking about, Kay?
Can you... You're in that white thing, no.
Go on, Lee. Have a go.
Oh dear me. Right, here we go.
I should let her see you didn't taste it.
Also, I'm just not looking forward to it. It doesn't look.
I say Lee looks good in this one. Lee is looking good in this video.
I mean, if anyone does like these, and I'm sorry, but I'm really not looking forward to
And
it.
it was a request.
I know it was a request.
Everything I do is a request.
I know, I'm just saying I'm not really looking forward to it because it just don't look appetising.
Come on, Lee.
Here we go.
Let's see what you think.
It's like eating a plain egg.
A plain egg.
Just like
Well,
eating
look, I
egg.
flavoured
Plain,
mine.
yeah. You can't take. You know the.
They didn't flavour yours,
white
Lee.
thing?
Egg
You
white.
don't- Yeah, you can't taste that at all. Just like eating a yolk.
Yeah, because you're supposed to put cheese in with it, but you can't have cheese.
I know, but it's just like eating a yolk, really. So it wasn't about what I was thinking, but.
Should I put cheese in it earlier?
Very good. Right, well, I know that we're short and sweet, and like Lee said, they taste
Short and
just like
sweet.
having a boiled egg.
Okay, time for my review of it. Unlike Lee, I'm going with the fork. I'm gonna get into this. Okay, I'm a big fan of egg. Already I'm not too sure what I'm thinking about this. It's very soft. It is fluffy like a cloud. Like it's what it's supposed to be, right? It's supposed to be like this. It's fine. I fucking hate the texture. It makes me feel a little bit sick. Maybe it wasn't cooked for long enough. I felt like I cooked it for long enough. Kay never told us what temperature to put the oven at, so maybe that's part of the problem. Jeez, okay, we'll have another little bit. We'll get in there. I don't really like getting into the center where it's a bit too gooey. It's fine. The outside bits that are like a little bit more burnt, I like those bits. The bit in the center, like the yolk is fine. It's the white in the center isn't quite cooked through, and it's just a bit like fluffy raw egg. Needless to say, I'm still going for it. Ugh. Ugh. It's okay. Would this get the signature Lee thumbs up from me? No, I don't think it would. This is the one that I really wanted to try. I was super excited about this. I thought this was going to be the best, bellissimo, beautiful. It's not. It's not. Maybe if you want to try this and show me how it should really be done. I mean, Kay showed us how it should really be done. But if you have a better cloudy egg for me, let's see it. Oof, not a fan. That actually has me a little bit sick to the stomach. So I'm gonna put that away. Thanks very much for watching. Look, we'll get back to the show. And we're back. How did you enjoy that? Pretty grim, pretty gross. When I say there, I mean that. If somebody in the chat can make this and show me on Discord or something that they've made this and tasted it and give me their review of it, I would absolutely adore seeing that so much.
Yeah, like if anyone knows how to properly like cook cloudy eggs, is that what it's called?
Cloudy eggs, egg clouds, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, please show us, because yeah, whatever the hell that was, like I got like secondhand nausea thinking about the texture.
Well, here's the issue, right? So it's the white wasn't cooked. The white was like frothy and really disgusting. So it's like egg flavored, just froth on your tongue, just melting. I didn't cook it well enough. That's the thing. I should have just put it in for a little bit longer. Maybe at a lower temperature, like 180 for, 15 minutes each time. So I guess like a full half hour. It's a lot of work for an egg. It's a lot of work for an egg.
Yeah, like egg is supposed to be like the easy food. Egg is like the food you go to when you're already having like a terrible start of the day and you're like, I just want something quick, easy, and satisfying. I don't want to bother with this
Yeah.
frothy cloud bullshit.
Yeah, like just a quick breakfast thing. Look, it's kind of posh, I guess. It's like a little posho thing, but no, no, no. I
I
don't want.
don't even like sunny side up eggs because I don't like the goopy side.
Okay, what is the best egg? I want to hear it
Over
now.
easy.
Over easy. I asked this on the Discord as well. I want to know what people thought was the best way to cook an egg. Like a poached egg is, in my opinion, is the best egg.
Well, I think like if you have multiple eggs, like, omelette or scrambled.
No,
But if you just want a single egg, just over easy is the best way to fry the egg.
scrambled is pretty good. I'm okay with scrambled. Omelets, I don't really care about an omelet.
Okay, but like, how do you make your omelets then?
Well, okay, so here's what. No, I do make a good omelet. Okay, so you crack a few eggs. If you're gonna make an omelet, you gotta crack a few eggs, right? Have you ever heard that? That's what you gotta do. Let me teach you how to make an omelet here now. So you crack a few eggs, you give them a good whisking, you pour them in. You're gonna put some peppers in with that. You're gonna put some cherry tomatoes. You're gonna stick some onion in, all sorts of good stuff. You're gonna put some cheese on top. You're gonna finish it off underneath the grill. You're not gonna flip it over. You're gonna stick it into the grill. Then when you take it out, you fold it over, and then you've got
This
yourself.
guy puts tomato in his fucking omelet.
What is wrong with that?
Well, first of all, it's tomato. Like, that's everything wrong with it already.
Oh, but like just thinly sliced tomatoes fried up and thrown in with it. It's so good.
Agree to disagree because I'm right and you're wrong.
Okay, I don't know how people can't. Tomato, like, okay, we need to have in the Discord, I'm saying tomatoes, yay or nay, and I want to get people's opinions on whether or not tomatoes are good or bad.
Just a reminder, everyone, that I am a mod and everything you say can and will be held against you.
Oh, no, not in this instance, no. In this instance,
Please.
the mods at this point in the stream are Bella and Cabbage. No one else at this point is a mod. You're doing something else. You don't get to flaunt that power right now.
One day I will ban you from your own stream and this is going to be my domain.
We'll see about that. So we want to move on to our next topic, which is NFTs. So you've not heard of what NFTs are at all, have you?
No, I was waiting on you to explain for that.
Okay.
Because I have no idea what it stands for.
So NFTs are non-fungible tokens. I don't know what the word fungible means. To me, this sounds like, you know what it made me think of? Made me think of Dairy Lee Lunchables. Did you ever get those? Did you know what those are?
I know what Lunchables are.
Okay, so yeah, it's like Lunchables are like a little. You get like it's a little box for kids like to take to school for lunch, and there's like crackers in it, and there's like little slices of ham and cheese, and you make your own little crackery sandwich. It's basically
I've
children's
only seen memes about
charcuterie.
it. I've legit only seen memes about Lunchables.
Oh really? Okay. So you'd have to be a very good kid to be going to school with some Lunchables. They were expensive. Lunchables are an expensive thing. But I love them. Only occasionally would ever get a Lunchable. Had to be very good to get a Lunchable, I think.
It'd be really good to get that cheese and crackers.
It was good. But yeah, just children's charcuterie is exactly what it is. It's like for little fucking posh kids. Anyway, beside the point, non-fungible tokens. So, at first, I was so confused by this, and I still am a bit. They are basically like online trading cards is one way to put it, but it's also kind of like owning something with an artist's signature on it. So when I first heard of these, I heard about them in the context of basketball, where a moment in basketball, so like literally a gif of a moment, was being sold for like crazy amounts of money. Like they would sell like, okay, we have 5 moments of someone like LeBron dunking the ball for sale. And people would buy those. Like there's only 5 available. They have like a certain little code with them. So it's this whole new world of collectibles that's just purely online, and people
How
are
does
buying
that
them.
work, though? Like everything digital can very easily be like duplicated.
Yes, I don't understand it. It's I guess it's behind some sort of encryption, and it makes it unique and just yours and yours alone. But I'm sorry, I'm just having a look here. So, for example, I have a website here for you to look at. The Nyan Cat meme sold
Mm-hmm.
for $590,000. Okay.
What?
Yes. So I have it here on the screen right now. It was a guy, Chris Torres. He created a quirky flying space cat with a Pop-Tart for a body, released on YouTube in 2011. So to celebrate the GIF's 10th anniversary, he did a one-of-a-kind remastered version that sold for only 300 Ether on crypto. Okay, so Ether crypto. So these non-fungible tokens are mainly sold on this website. I think it's called OpenSea. .io maybe, and you use a cryptocurrency to buy them. So like Bitcoin, but this one is called Ether. I think it's Ether. That's what's written there, but I'm not too sure if that's actually correct. I thought it had a different name. Ethereum. Yeah, no, it is Ether. Yeah, Ethereum is what it is. So that's what people are buying this from or with. So I think what happened with his Nyan Cat is that it sold for. He sold it for how much? Oh no, he sold it for a large amount, yes. But I'm not entirely certain. I think the update to this is that the person who bought it then went on to resell it for even more money, which is absolutely crazy. But yeah, it's a little Nyan Cat GIF. He just uploaded it as the GIF and stuck it on, and a bidding war happened, and it sold for a crazy, crazy, crazy amount of money.
God, I wish that were me.
So, besides that, other people, in much more of a funny way, have been selling stuff. So iDubbbz, I think everybody knows who iDubbbz is. If you don't know who he is, a YouTube legend. He's been doing like cool YouTubey documentaries lately.
Yeah, we all remember the 2016 iDubbbz.
Yes, exactly. So, for a laugh, iDubbbz decided to make his own one, which was just an image that he took. He just took a photo. So what the photo is of, and it's pretty gross. It's literally him stretching out his ball sack in front of a light, and that's it. And he's selling it as art, and that's sold for like a couple of thousand, I think, $2,000. Another one that I really liked, and I have it here, and I don't think it's too hot for Twitch. I think I'm allowed to show you this one. Is
very sneaky while Bezos isn't looking.
Exactly. This is twomad's one, if it's still up, that is. So twomad is another YouTuber who is really funny and just a little bit like crazy and out there. Twomad decided to do pretty much the same thing that iDubbbz did, except he called his the Goodnight Girl Collection, and it's literally, get ready for this, a picture of his left titty and a picture of his right titty. Okay? So, I don't know, you can't see this right now, Sade, but I have it on the screen, and it is just his left and right.
Oh, those are some tiggle bitties.
Exactly.
My boy needs a bra.
So they're currently listed for 5 Ethereum.
Twitch, if you're listening, please do not be offended. These are male-presenting nipples.
So currently, each one of these images is selling for over $9,000. Isn't that insane?
I am still so... Who is stopping me from saving this and making it my profile picture on Twitter?
No one is stopping you from doing that. You can do that if you want. What I want to know is where are people getting the money for this? This is such like...
Yeah, why would you, like, even if you were actually rich?
Yeah.
Why would you spend your money on a twomad left titty 2021 edition?
Well, the idea is that it's going to go up in value, I think. They're going to buy it and they want to resell it. But it's really only people who are like fans of him at the moment. So he has fans that are willing to spend like an insane amount of money for like... I don't understand. I don't understand it.
I mean, in his case, it just seems like OnlyFans, but with more steps.
I guess it is, yes. But you own that picture. That's the thing. You own that picture.
So it's basically not just selling the image itself, but like the rights to it. That's kind of the Is that like the
No,
important thing that's being
that's
passed around?
not. You don't have the rights to it. You just own a copy of that image. So what it kind of is like is if you got a signature from a celebrity that you really liked, and you were like, "Oh, I've got a Beatles album with a signature from the Beatles on it." That gives it value. So that's kind of what it is. You're getting the artist's own image from it. Do you get me? Does that make sense? It's really confusing.
It kind of makes sense, but it also makes me feel like a complete boomer.
I guess so. So on top, to move from that, because that's low money, that's small money. There's an artist called Beeple, and Beeple is he's just blown up at the moment. His art is really good. We're gonna have a look at some of his art as well. Beeple, his highest selling crypto art on this website has sold for $69 million.
What?
Yeah. A digital artwork less than a month old sold at auction for 60.25 million, which was 50.25 million euros, at Christie's in New York, shattering every previous record set for the medium and pushing the non-fungible token market into the price range of blue chip masterworks. With buyer's premium, the total comes to $69 million.
I was so shocked. I didn't even say nice when I heard 69.
Exactly.
My God.
69 million. So something that I have that is really quite a special thing here is I have the video from when people, where is this now? Actually,
You know what this reminds me of?
What does it remind you of?
God, do you remember in like the earlier internet days, people were selling like rare Pepe memes?
Yes.
That's exactly what this is reminding me of.
It's essentially that. Yes. So this video is a video of the moment that Beeple realized his art just sold for 69 million. Which is crazy. It's just crazy.
I like the name Beeple.
So we
It's
are
good.
in my living room and we're watching the closing of the auction, which closes in an hour and 18 minutes. It's already at like a absolutely ridiculous amount.
So it was at 14 million basically. Coming up to the just the end point of the auction, it was at 14 million.
The artwork that I made is very much influenced by the tools and influenced by
His stuff is
the
so
work of
cool,
a
though.
bunch of people in the crypto
Yeah,
community.
his actual
as well.
art is like beautiful.
Yeah.
I just want to say congratulations. You're at 25,250,000. Crazy, man.
Jesus Christ, what the hell?
Oh my God.
Yeah. So in the last minute,
69 million. I think it probably means digital art is here to stay. I'm going to Disney World.
isn't that so awesome? It's
That is so wholesome.
but at the same time, somebody just spent 69 million.
Does someone had that money laying around, basically?
I guess how much more value can that accumulate, right? Is that going to sell for more than 69 million? That's what I want to know. I can't really see that happening.
Some rich guy is gonna buy that, donate it, and use it as a means to tax evasion.
Well, now that is something that people are thinking. Is this whole thing just some weird tax evasion scam that someone has worked out that they can use this for tax evasion? Not that the whole thing is, but that it can be used in that way.
Well, because that's the thing with a lot of modern art, for example, is that it gets commissioned and then donated. And I don't know the specifics of it because, in case y'all haven't noticed, I'm not fucking rich.
Neither am
But
I.
I think for contributing by donating art pieces, basically they get some shit off their taxes.
Yes, I think you're right about that. If we have a look over at his website, then it's really cool what's playing here now. So these are physical versions of his downloadable. Or I'm not even certain. But this is essentially what you would be buying. which is quite strange. But that's only like in a weird physical sense. What
That's
sold
really
for
cool though.
what sold for 69 million is purely digital. Now some of his stuff is a little bit risky, but or risque, should I say? But we can have a look. Home Planet, Disney Plus. We can have a look at the Disney Plus. No, we won't have a look at that one. It's pretty risky. But actually, why did I click into it? Look at this. This is so good.
That's, I mean, the man is crazy, like skilled and talented.
So he makes one of these pieces of artwork every day and uploads it. Every day.
My
This is what he does. It's insane.
Imagine having the motivation to do this every day.
What is this? This is Tom Hanks beating the shit out of coronavirus. If it loads.
I really like the physical copy of his stuff. Like it has a very
I would love a physical
futuristic
copy of his stuff.
cyberpunk vibe to it.
Doesn't it? Look at this image. This is amazing.
That is actually so cool.
It's so cool.
Like I don't know why it's Tom Hanks beating the shit out of COVID. Probably because he recovered from it. Now that I think about it.
Yes, that's exactly it. Keanu Reeves vaccine production.
I need a moment to digest what I'm looking at.
His stuff is amazing and it makes sense. I guess it feels weird to say, like, oh my god, here we go. Shrek yourself.
Check yourself before you Shrek yourself.
Look at this. I love this. I don't know if I put this up somewhere, but I love it.
I feel this is me at the beach.
No.
Yes, all the peasants coming to bask in my glory.
But one thing I'm thinking of is like, what really is the difference between this digital art and physical art, right? So if somebody's making a one-of-a-kind piece and it's selling for, say, 69 million, it's not much different to a piece of art that is selling for 69 million, because most likely that piece of art is just getting locked away somewhere. And digital art is being also just locked away somewhere, but it's just online. People aren't buying these to stick them up on their wall. They're buying them because they think they're going to appreciate in value and they can just sell them on at some point. They're just assets, right? Yeah.
But yeah, I always I don't know, kind of have to think about that, because like with physical art, you kind of have like, you know, the physical materials to kind of connect that value to.
Yes.
And it's also easier to like display, for example, whereas with digital art, it's very easily copied, duplicated,
Yeah, I guess
like
so.
you have to take a lot of steps to not just make it so anyone can basically just have a copy of it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's also very strange. It's super interesting. I think it's just a bit of a bubble. I think that I feel like in a year or two down the road, no one's going to be talking about this sort of thing. I think it's just going to be here. There's going to be loads of money made off it and loads of money lost off of it, and it's just going to be gone. I that's what I think it is, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna be like literally just like the rare Pepe meme selling, or it's just like it has its moments to be hyped up, basically, and after that we're all just gonna move on and forget about it until it happens again.
Yeah. So kind of sticking with that theme, I, as you know, decided to join TikTok recently.
Yes, like all the cool kids our age.
And I've been, I have this weird power, I'll admit to that where I can attract the weirdness of the world, and I love that I can attract the weirdness of the world. And
I feel
already
very like low key called out.
Well,
oh my god, you're not even denying it.
So literally the first day or two on TikTok, I found this weird video, and I just have to share it with you guys. And it's I love it and I hate it at the same time. So I don't even know what to say. I'm just gonna let it play. So what we're looking at is flesh, mechanical fleshy bits. He has like his music. I think I'm almost certain this is some sort of
like
music controller
keyboard.
that he has covered in the skin. It's the hair. It's the realistic way the eyes open and close.
Listen, I can cope with the mouth. I can cope with the skin baseball. I can cope with the eyeball. I cannot cope with the belly button.
No.
That's where I draw the line. That is where my sanity says no. This needs to stop. It's time to stop.
Yeah, the belly button is pretty rough. Here's this one of the eye. It's like it's squishy.
I kind of want one.
Same. It's disgusting, weird, but very arty, I think.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah. What? There was a couple of other really like. It's just a fleshy. Baseball.
I appreciate this person's ability to make like very realistic, fleshy looking stuff.
You can see the veins inside of it.
Yeah, it has like the skin imperfections. Like skin isn't perfectly smooth.
Yeah.
Like you can almost like see the individual pores basically.
When he
This is
squeezes
like
it.
very I think I don't know how to pronounce the name. Ed Gein.
I don't know who it is.
It's a killer that made like basically furniture and stuff out of human parts. Like he made gloves out of human skin and I think lampshades and stuff like that.
Wow.
And I think maybe there's some inspiration taken from that.
Maybe. I think maybe.
Leave it to me to know about weird killers.
So here's the phone cover, and you can see over in the wall, the socket, the actual plug
It's
is
the
also.
phone foreskin. Oh my god!
But
I
you
heard
know
about
this?
these
You
things.
recognize this?
It's the phone foreskin.
Oh my god. Explain. How do you know about this? How have you heard? Where have you seen this?
I just remember like I remember somewhere in my deepest, darkest memories, someone posted an image of something like that, and I think someone commented something on that like, whoever made the phone foreskin needs to go to prison.
Yeah. Serious views on these. Some of these are like 8 million views. They're big.
I can see why.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's really unique. It's super strange. I love it. 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 I love it.
It has the fleshy qualities. It has the squishiness of the flesh. I mean, at this point, I'm just hoping, no humans were harmed in the process.
Yeah, well, maybe.
But if they were, I volunteer myself as a tribute.
While we are moving on through some like weird stuff, I think this is a good point for me to get out some of the stock images that I set you to task to find. So, well, do you want to explain it, Sade? Do you want to explain what I had asked you to do during the week?
Yes, my homework, of course. How dare you give me one simple task, by the way. It took 5 seconds of my time. Those are 5 seconds I will never get back. But yeah, I think I mentioned to you that, looking for like references for drawings and stuff, because I struggle a lot with poses, basically. You tend to run into some really weird stuff on those stock photo websites.
Yes.
So we decided that maybe it would be a good idea for me to collect a few with varying degrees of weird energy and see what we make of them.
That is exactly what I got you to do. So we have some weird stock image photos to have a look at here. Hopefully I've got this pulled up. Oh, good. Perfect. It fits the whole screen just right. Right. So, okay. The first one. So these are stock images. These are images for people to buy. So you make these with the intention that this is going to be useful in some scenario. Okay?
Yeah, and it's like professionally taken. Like
Yeah.
it's very beautiful lighting.
And yeah, yes, this one is. Like the idea is that this will be thrown into somebody's like PowerPoint presentation at high caliber meeting or something like that for a business. What
or
is
maybe
this?
like put on a flyer for a business.
So what we're looking at here, we're looking at a hairy man with a bit of a belly driving his car with a cat's head mask
Yes.
on him.
Listen, I consider this like peak budget fursuit.
This is his
listen,
persona.
Fursuits are very expensive.
Okay.
So, how do you get a fursuit if you can't afford any of the materials? Well, lucky for you, your body grows hair. And hair is essentially fur.
I see. I like that you're selling me this idea now.
See, you already have the entire body, basically, which is like extremely expensive.
Yeah, very
And
expensive.
the only thing you need to fix after that is you don't have an animal-shaped head. Well, lucky for you again, you can just get like a dollar store Party City animal mask, and there you go. Your DIY fursuit is complete.
I can smell the cheap plastic from here.
I can hear the weird way it rubs against each other while it's strangely powdery on the inside.
Strangely powdery, very fleshy, rubbery on the inside.
Yeah, and it just like smells like a factory.
What I like is the beard coming underneath the mask. Can you see that there? You can see, is that his beard? He doesn't just have a super hairy neck. That doesn't make sense. No one has a hairy neck.
I do think that is just... I like how you say no one has a hairy neck, pretending that we do not see this man's neck.
Okay, this one's amazing. Let's look at the next one. What is this? What is this? This feels like it's like some sort of guessing game where I have to guess what the title of this is. Like relates to a setting.
Out there, you may know this as yaoi hands.
Yaoi hands?
Yes.
I don't know what that is.
Know what that is.
Oh.
We've all seen the early 2000s.
Can you explain?
Yaoi is weeb art made by women depicting men loving men in a weird sense. And the thing about that is, especially in the early 2000s, they drew the hands extremely large.
Oh.
Like, you could see, like, you know, there's supposed to be this romantic scene where this guy tilts the other guy's chin up, but like his hand is the size of the entire other guy's head.
Okay. So, are these yaoi hands? That's what I need to know.
Yeah, this is what happened.
I'm showing my hands.
You have normal human hands. You could not grab someone's head as if it is but a simple grape.
Ah, okay, fair.
But those hands...
Those are yaoi hands.
Yeah, those are like... Remember those yaoi boys? These are them now. If you're old yet.
Okay, so that's yaoi hands. That's what we have there. This is going to be part... Like, my mind is actually kind of a little bit blown at the moment. I feel like this is an image that's going to stick with me. I feel like people are going to be saying yaoi hands in chat sometimes now.
Good, they should. Because
put your yaoi hands up in the air.
My God.
And raise them like you just don't care.
Just put those big meaty claws away.
Image 3. Amazing. I love this so much. It reminds me.
It's just me on a weekend.
It's you on a weekend. Look at this dude. Look at this dude.
Look at this dude.
I love that the book, they just have it covered in brown paper so that you can't see the title or anything like that. So it's just very generic stock.
It's generic book, which everyone reads.
What
not like generic book?
What's the purpose here? What am I looking at, really? What use is this image?
Well, the use of it is, even, weird. What is it? I can't tell if that's a Kiss fan or if it's like a Clown Posse fan.
Or a Cradle of Filth fan.
Exactly.
You've not seen
even they sometimes need to just lay back and read generic book.
Have you seen the IT Crowd?
I have not.
Okay, the IT Crowd is such a good show. It's probably on Netflix, you can find it. But there's a character in it who's played by like a really famous comedian you'd know. I can't think of his name at the moment. If anyone has his name, stick it in the chat. But he plays a character that like dresses like that, and he's a fan of Cradle of Filth, and it's pretty good. You should check it out. But that's what those are the vibes I'm getting. It's because he's really like quite nice, a nice character, and quite soft, you would say. So I'm getting
I'll
those
add it
vibes.
to my list of shows that I told everyone I would watch, but I'm probably not even going to look up after the conversation is over.
I do the exact same.
You can.
Image 4. This is perfect. Now you could find use for this. I could find use for this.
This
You
is
have-
like, I could see this being used at like a retirement home in a few years, being like songs of our youth.
So yeah, what we're looking at is an elderly couple. I mean, they're not really that old, and both of them are dressed. How would you say they're dressed?
They are dressed against their age.
Yeah, I guess so. It's very
They're
young.
going for the e-boy and e-girl look.
I guess so. The man has like sleeve tattoos, like
Very
kind of,
real tattoos.
very real,
Absolutely
yeah.
not photoshopped.
yeah. If we get a good close up there, we can see that. Yeah, something funky's going on there with the skin. He has a gold chain around his neck. He's given us a look. He's got a cap on. He also has the hood on over the cap. Very, very, very
That's
useful
how you
look.
know he's cool.
And his missus then beside him, she's wearing her pink beanie. Now she's got a nice hoodie on. She doesn't have the hood up, but she's got her fists holding it up close to her neck.
I'd
Because
say she's
that's a thing.
posing even better than the guy.
She's definitely posed better than him.
She has seen a few TikToks in her days.
See, the thing is, if I was walking down a dark alley and I saw him, wouldn't care. You know, I'd say, I'm a small guy, but I think I could take him. Her, she's gonna knife me.
Yeah, she is like, she's gonna shank you when you least expect it.
That's exactly what's
She's
gonna
gonna
happen
like
with her.
lure you into a false sense of security with her pink hoodie and her soft-looking smile, and then like you turn your back for one single moment and you feel the stab of betrayal.
That's her. That is her right there.
She's
The
just
next.
like every woman that has broken my heart.
Oh. The next image is. Oh man. Okay, so I'm looking at. Basically, if you can think of Cousin It, and
Yes.
another Cousin It attached to the top of Cousin It with an arm
They-
in
they
between.
fused.
What use is this image?
You see, this is a lot about our society. There is there is the open hand that is
Yes.
listening, and the
Uh-huh.
other hand is mouth shaped, which is speaking.
Oh, I
Now, notice
see.
they are not facing the same direction.
So this, in a very roundabout way, is just talk to the hand.
Yes, thank you for getting it.
Oh man, okay.
It says a lot about the society which we live in, because we live in a society.
Don't say it.
You can't stop me.
Oh my god, the next image is just cursed. I guess this is useful. You want an evil doll?
Listen, what really drew me to this chubby little fella is the hair.
Oh man, it's so bad.
It has the haircut of like yeehaw countryman, but the nail polish of a goth girl.
I didn't even notice the nail polish. I see it there now. Oh,
It's just
weird.
It's so endearing in a way. Like I
Uh,
want this to be my spawn.
I'm gonna move on in case for some reason that image flags us. The next one, I'm almost certain I've seen this one when I'm out walking in the woods somewhere before.
This is me actually.
This is what you actually look like
This is me right now
on the
using my
laptop.
computer.
Amazing. The little Twitter bird behind, a little
I
Pokeball on
really
top.
like the eyes. Like there's just like one eye that is a bit not
I
there,
see.
shall we say.
Yeah.
There's
Amazing.
just something about it. It's like I'm hard and cursed, but also I have a pink laptop.
But do you have a pink laptop in real life?
No, I do have an
Oh.
RGB keyboard though.
Oh wow, very cool.
I'm a real gamer.
Okay, this one's amazing. So this is like the anti-centaur. It's just like swapped around.
Yeah, this is like my man's has a lot of questions. Like, first of all, okay, we have to assume first and foremost, like, centaurs, mix of human and horse.
Yes.
But what happens if the breeding process happens in reverse? You get this little guy.
Oh, a torsant. No, wait.
Exactly.
Torsant. Is that what that would be the opposite? I'm just making that up.
And you just have to wonder, because he has a horse head.
Why doesn't he have 4 limbs?
Does he have human intelligence or horse intelligence?
Oh, I guess he has horse intelligence.
There's just so many questions. How would you feel if, like, you just encountered a creature with basically every part of your body built in reverse?
Sad.
Why would you be sad?
Because that just seems like a wrong.
Maybe we are the wrong ones.
Oh, maybe. What's the next image?
Maybe
What
we
is the
are
next image?
Tarsans.
Oh my god, this is something Kay would make.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, this has big K energy.
This is a birthday leg of chicken with sprinkles on it and a candle put in it, and it's raw.
It is raw. It still has the chicken foreskin on it.
Oh my god. Don't call it that.
I will call it whatever I please.
Jeez.
Oh my god. Someone in chat made a pun. The
What was it?
birthday cake.
Cake. Who made that pun?
Big boy bad lad.
Of course. That big boy bad lad gets a clap. Big boy bad lad, you get the clap. Congratulations. The clap is yours.
The golf clap of applause.
You have the clap.
That is brilliant.
Well done. You finally got the clap. Okay. One last image.
And our final image.
What is this? What is this?
This gives me the fucking giggles every time I look.
Legit, like a RuneScape object or something. So what we're looking at is a cat, in a pot. Just a cat in a pot.
It's terracotta.
Terracotta. Did you make that up?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. You get the clap too.
Please don't give me the clap. I'd rather not.
Is the pot real? I can't tell if it's like just a computer generated image or not. Is it real? I think
it does look real, but
okay.
There's just something about extendo cats that makes everything around it look surreal.
A long-necked cat. It's so weird.
I feel like if this image had a background, like, everything would still look fake.
Yeah, I think so. I want to use that image somewhere.
Where, like, the only real thing is that cat.
Snake cat. Snat.
Snack.
Cake.
Please no. We have already had one cursed cake. We don't need another one. So
look, that's our that's Sade's cursed images, which was actually just stock photo images. I love those. Those are so weird. Thank you very much for finding them. You're
absolutely welcome. I'm sure, like, your computer hard drive is never going to be the same.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get swatted or something. That's what's gonna happen to me.
You're gonna get swatted for a fucking cake.
So, what time are we at? How long have we been going for?
We have been going for 1 hour, 40 minutes, and 50 seconds.
Holy shit! No way. Okay, we've still other stuff to get to. But we're probably going to wrap it up soon then, because that is so much. One thing I wanted to show you is a plague of mice that kind of freaked me out. It's a video now, so I'll stick it over in the video for you.
Oh boy.
This type of thing freaks me out. Let me get it up for you guys. There's so many of them. Like, look at this. Can you see that? Can you see how many there are?
This is making my skin crawl. I love rodents.
I know.
I have pet rats. But there's something about so many of them bunched together.
The quick scurry, the flow of them. And then like kind of the random... So watch this. coming up here, this scene. Imagine us walking out. You had to check on something one night, and this is what you see.
Oh my fucking god, no! I would go back inside.
Wow.
Look
Look
if you,
at this.
At first glance,
Look.
it looks like a bunch of leaves.
It does. You would think it was just the wind blowing some leaves. It is so weird. It's so freaky. I want to see that last bit again.
And it's like, I grew up in like a relatively like rural area. Like it wasn't unusual for me to like run into the occasional mouse or snake.
Yeah.
But this, I don't know. Like I love mice so much, but the way they move all together makes my skin crawl.
So weird. So weird. Blah. I don't like it. Good God.
Oh no, that was awful. And like, how do you deal with that?
I have no idea. I don't know what you do in that situation. I don't even want to think about what you'd have to do.
And like at the rate that mice breed, like that's gonna be it's already a huge fucking issue.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's just like exponential, right? It's just this exponential growth. It's just going to keep multiplying over and over and over again.
Yeah, that's just gonna keep on going. And like I'm all about being humane, and like I live in a big city, and I live between like two big parks, so occasionally get like a field mouse in the house.
Yeah.
Capture, relocates.
Yeah, that's
that
what we
to
do as
them.
well.
But how do you deal with such a mass amount of mice in a humane way?
I don't think there is. I think you just gotta. Let's not even talk about it. But I think you just have to wipe them out in some way.
Poor babies.
The last thing
I get it.
I want to show you is something that happened in the Irish news. So a walrus showed up in Ireland. Like, we don't have walruses around Ireland. He got very, very lost, and he was found, and he's kind of become like a little local celebrity here for us. So here, I'll just find some images of him, or Walrus Ireland will find him first of all. But what a dude! Walruses are extremely cool.
I do like that, like, one unusual animal shows up in your country and everyone like is immediately drawn to it.
Yeah, no, it's true. Like, it makes the news. It's insane. So there he is. Walrus spotted on the coast of Valencia Island last Monday. Walruses in the wild can sing non-stop for days at times. I did not know that. So yeah, a little girl found him first of all, and yeah, super cute. Amazing to have him. The thing that I wanted to show you though was a guy on the news describing when he saw the walrus, and I absolutely love this. Let me swap over to videos. Here we go.
Suddenly I heard suddenly I heard
My goodness.
Now, is it just me, or does he kind of look like a walrus at the same time? Like, not to be mean or anything, but he suits the image of a man that finds a walrus, no?
Oh, he does. I'd say that's dedication to doing his parts. I mean,
Absolutely.
are you really doing an animal impression if you're not partly morphing into the animal?
Yes, exactly. It's like that video of the Australian, was it an Australian guy? And he does an impression of like a crazy dog. Do you remember that one?
I don't. All I can think about is that one clip of a Turkish guy meowing at an egg.
Oh, that too. It's all similar. Let me watch. I just want to watch this again.
suddenly I heard
I think this is like one of my favorite videos now.
This is so good.
suddenly I heard
It's the look in his eye as well. He's just so straight faced.
I want to make that my ringtone.
It's so good.
Just
It's so
to give
perfect.
people even more reason to avoid me at the supermarket.
It's just oh. Oh my god. Okay. That is going to bring us to the end of the first episode of this show, which actually went a little bit smoother than I thought it would.
I only had one hiccup.
Yeah, just at the start. I thought I could stream 60 frames.
Didn't restart.
No, exactly. Before we leave, I think we have some people to thank. So I have a list of them there, and I'm going to thank those. Mortal Mint, thank you very much for the sub. Cabbage, thank you very much for donating 81 bits and then following it up by donating 100 bits and then following that up by gifting 2 tier 1 subs to the community. Oh my god, Cabbage.
Really brought in the big cash.
That is so much. That is way too kind. Holy crap. Thank you so much, Cabbage. It's insane. Another, which I know is Chris. And thank you very much for the 50 bits and then following it up with another 20 bits. And then Big Boy Bad Lad, an absolute legend of the show, giving us 200 bits in total. 100 and another 100. Thank you so much. Holy crap.
Lad, but you are a mad lad.
Big Boy Mad Lad, you've been upgraded.
You've been promoted.
You've evolved like a Pokemon.
Exactly.
Congratulations.
In the stream, you have now officially ascended
to Mad Lad status.
Look at in awe at the madness of this lad.
So thank you very much. I hope everyone enjoyed this. This is this is going to be the first of many, and I'm looking forward to this taking its own shape and form. It's going to take a while for that type of thing to happen and to get super comfortable with how it works and flows. But I really enjoyed it. Sade, what were you thinking about it?
Oh yeah, same. Like it's going to take a little while to adjust and see how we like to get things done around here. But it's fun, and I've actually had a real blast hanging out. And once again, thank you so much, guys, for hanging out and for the generosity, of course, of the biddies and the subs.
Yeah, gotta thank everyone as well. It's amazing. I don't know if I made it clear at the start of it, but your main job, other than just being like co-hosting and talking to me here, Sade, so other people know what you're doing, is you're keeping an eye on everything that's happening in the chat and monitoring that, and that's kind of your end of things, because I just don't have the ability to do everything that I'm doing and look at chat at the same time. That's why so that's when every time you see like a really standout comment, that's when you will bring it in. Like a good pun is a standout comment. I love that getting brought in, and you keep track of all the bits and donations and stuff like that, which is so good. So I really appreciate having you there for that.
Of course, and I think as we go along, I'm going to get a bit better at like multitasking it and getting chat a little more involved, because for today I did do quite a bit of jumping around with my attention span. So chat, I hope you didn't feel unseen. I was seeing you.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, you don't want people aren't being ignored, or well, you kind of are. but we get to it. Eventually we do get to it at the very end.
Of course.
Yeah.
And,
so
as we go along, I'm gonna be better at catching the absolute gold you guys type into chat.
Exactly. Good. I think we'll wrap it up there and say goodbye.
Yeah, I think we did just like the people over at the Dead by Daylight developer community says. I think we did a pretty good job so far.
Good. Is that a good thing? Or is that a very bad thing?
Well,
Oh, I think that's a bad thing. I didn't realize.
No, I think we did a pretty good job so far.
Okay.
But genuine.
Good. Okay, I'm gonna roll the theme music again, and we'll get out of here. Bye.